Hello folks, the Cultic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video, and we're back with more Assassin's Creed Revelations. We just had a fairly long part of this series just done, where we essentially went through the underground city and assassinated multiple key figures of the the Templar Order. And now we secured the last of the Masyaf keys, and we're about to experience the final memory that that Altair has left for us.
Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapult and watch for my signal. Stay close.
The funny thing is, though, Ezio,
You won't get away!
I'm weak. I
the advantage.
Let's move.
like, Ezio has some connections to the Polo family. In fact, we learned that through the DLC. I do like how we have this older Altair.
Stay close. Let's go.
Like, life has been a bit better for him, as opposed to when we last saw him.
Over here!
This way. Let's go.
And like right here, we're seeing like the full potential of the apple. Now, because remember, we sort of saw it a little bit in Assassin's Creed 1, where I saw Melim.
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I had possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
But yeah, Admiral William, he used the apple to create like 5, duplicates, all of different colors of himself, and they attacked, Altair, and they were able to actually injure him. And then we also saw the ability to control others, drive them mad, and so forth. Like,
Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind their Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they're looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
Alright, so what we saw we saw like two different powers of the apple, the illusions. Sorry, it's all about mind manipulation. Except when it comes to the illusion aspect, I find it interesting that the apple is able to make those illusions cause actual harm. And again, we've always seen the power of the apple, and we even saw some power of the staff, with it being able to shoot out a beam. Now, what I find really cool here is, like, we've seen that a fair amount of people are able to use the apple for mass manipulation. Like, that was always the primary ability we've seen with it. And again, with Admiral Lim, he was able to do illusions, but we only ever seen him use 5. We saw Ezio do the exact same thing. However, here we have Altair, who has studied the apple for decades. And he is using it to such a degree, it's not even draining him. Like, we're not losing any health, unlike in the previous games, but also the sheer volume of illusions he is amassing that are just killing people. It is truly a powerful object, and we can see why the apples were like the main tool by the first civilization to control humans. Anyway, we're jumping into sequence 8. We're again near the end. This is the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky.